Missouri State Bears, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Kennesaw State Owls. David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, time to get this game started. The Bears will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense will have the football first. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And sometimes you got to know when to give it up, right? As a quarterback, you feel it. You can't hold it that second too long when bad things can really happen. You could tell the clock went off, and he was throwing that puppy away.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Rodgers. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Man down on the play is the official. Offense is on the move. They'll run play action. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Power football with the run. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Kennesaw State right back to work. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And here comes the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. The Bears offense will go to work for the first time. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has
wide open spaces. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. All right, guys, let's talk just a little about Missouri State. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a three-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this three-star offensive lineman who is very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere.
There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And the Bears have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
No gain on the play.
They are controlling the ball. Ninth play of the drive. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He might want another play. Smith dropping to pass. It's complete on the right side. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up first and goal. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground, and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Missouri.
Offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. The throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bryson. Fights off a defender. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The give on the inside.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rodgers. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. They're going back to the ground. Breaks the tackle. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the red zone, looking for a space. Clears the pressure. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Caught in the backfield, it's Parker. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. They'll leave it with him. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Colorado is ahead early in Boulder, but that's not exactly Cordell Stewart out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Utah. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Smith wants to throw. Gets it out fast. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the quarterback.
Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Gets it out quickly. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before. He makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the fourth quarter, they're going to be gassed.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in, it's Lloyd. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. The Bears are facing 3rd and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak.
No gain on the play. And a first down for the offense.
And the Bears with the 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Smith dropping to pass. He's got him. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. On the move, it's Diggs. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. He'll do it himself. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Handoff from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Smith wants to throw. Quickly complete. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Bears come to the line 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Offense calls it downfield again. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. The inside handoff. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Rodgers. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Extending the play. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? This 1st half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. It's complete. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. Looks as if they'll stay aggressive here. They go 5 wide on 2nd and 3. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
I love it, and that's exactly how I'm going to play if I'm this defense today. You've seen him. This guy will take off. He'll make plays with his feet. Nice job playing coverage, but with eyeballs on the quarterback. Not allowing him to take off and run when he wants to. Great job. As soon as they see it, they pull the trigger, they come up and they make the tackle.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Smith dropping to pass. Right on the money. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Kennesaw. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's forced out of bounds at his own 19-yard line. An excellent job of coverage on that one. So here comes the Bear offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the 2nd half.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Finds his tight end. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the 1st down.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He's got it, 1st down and more. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Here's the handoff. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
And the Bears are marching down the field. Smith wants to throw. Got his man quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Brings up 2nd down.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Let's go.
Quarterback may change this route. Wants to fire on second down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Johnson. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! A great catch and run for 6.
And that is just receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. LSU is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Bayou Bengals have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Texas. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got a man in the middle. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
He'll get rid of it. Catch in the middle. It's Bryson. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Looking for space. It's Diggs. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Parker. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. Kennesaw State right back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and more. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Smith dropping to pass. Quick completion on the out. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great...
Oh, he's got some space. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Pucks it out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Fires to the tight end. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The give to the back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Bears come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short.
Good enough for a first down.
The Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
He's got it on the run. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end. But all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking to fire. Got his man in the middle.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Off the play fake on first down. It's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
He'll pull it on the read. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
So much for tight formation, smash mouth, 2nd and 1, and they've got 4 receivers across the field. Back to pass. Hauls it in. They make the tackle at the 22. Will give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. That's caught. It's Parker. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Throws to the tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Parker. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! He'll try to tack on 1 more. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Smith wants to throw. Good timing on the quick out. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got him still on his feet. Touchdown, Missouri State! And they take it in for 6 more points. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Caught near the sticks. It's Parker. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bryson. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Looking to throw again. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Back to pass on second down. The throw to the outside is complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. It'll be third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but
going for it all. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much. We're up. This game's over after that missed fourth down conversion. Now you get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
You got to be impressed by how you've seen this offense finish in this football game. They've been scoring points in the fourth quarter, just got a touchdown on their last drive, and there they rip off a big run. They are not letting off the gas.
Turning it on! They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup.
And this offense has done a really good job late in this football game. Man, you put a premium on the fourth quarter and maximizing possessions, and they've put touchdowns on the board. They've done a great job. Nice last play, too. Keep that momentum going and get out of here with the win.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the fourth quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.